What's up, you should Timmy's here. Now, 2025, there's still lots of Amazon shows premiere, whether they're returning, new ones. But there are also, but Amazon does have a really nice list of 26 shows coming out this year. So here are the shows set for release in from Amazon in 2026. Now, I'm going to first talk about the new shows, then obviously the returning shows. All right, the new shows Amazon has coming out. They got a show called Scarpetta. This is actually based on a book starring Nicole Kidman and Jamie Lee Curtis. And it's about a brilliant forensic pathologist who uses forensic technology to solve crimes. I'm intrigued to see this one. You know, you got Jamie Lee Curtis and Nicole Kidman, who I believe they're supposed to play sisters in this. Not bad there. I'm all for this. Sign me up with this one. We got a show called 56 Days, which stars former Liv and Maddie star Dove Cameron and former Victoria star Alvin Joga. And after a chance supermarket encounter, Oliver and Sierra embark on an intense relationship when a savagely murder corpse surfaces 56 days later. The investigation delves into their turbulent love story. It sounds intriguing. I mean, of course, Evan Joga. I've always liked him ever since I saw him as Beck on Victorious, and he was also pretty good at playing the younger, like the King Tut character in that Spike show called Tut. I think this guy's always really good and stuff. So I'm intrigued to see him in this. Closest thing we get to a Victorious and a Liv and Maddie crossover, so that's cool. So and I feel like Dove Cameron. I'm really glad to see Dove Cameron really branching out into more adult space. Really, obviously you also know her from like Descendants and stuff. Really glad to see her getting more like a grown up role here. And this looks definitely really. I haven't seen the trailer. They haven't dropped the trailer or anything, but the poster definitely looks pretty risque, to say at least. We also got the show Blade Runner 2099, where, of course, takes place 50 years after the events of Blade Runner 2049. I don't know what this new Blade Runner is supposed to be about. All I know is it does star Michelle Yeoh, Hunter Schafer. We haven't had a Blade Runner movie since Blade Runner 2049. You know, so I am hoping this one will bring Blade Runner back to his prominence, because Blade Runner 2049 obviously was directed by Denis Villeneuve, who will go on to direct the Dune movies. Sadly, Blade Runner 2049 did not get the best. It got good reviews and all, but it didn't really do too well in the box office, unlike the Dune movies did. So, I don't know. Hopefully, Blade Runner 2099 will be a good one. We also got Enocide Boys, which is actually based. Now, I'm not really sure if this is even going to come out, to be honest, because it is actually based on a book by Neil Gaiman. If you guys know what's up with Neil Gaiman, I'm not going to go chain details. But just look up Neil Gaiman's accusations. You know what I'm talking about. So, I don't know. Is this really going to come out this year? I mean, it's an interesting premise, though. It's about a man who discovers that his father was incarnation of God and Ananasi. It features like Whoopi Goldberg, CCH Pounder, Fiona Shaw, many others. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but we'll see. We also got Blood Axe, which is like... I think it's supposed to be like a spin-off of that show Vikings, if I'm not mistaken. It's about Viking warrior Eric Bloodaxe and wife Gunhild, who battle for Norway's throne amid betrayals and rival kings. I don't know. It sounds intriguing. I don't really watch Vikings. I know it has like its fans and stuff, but not one of them. Now, this one I'm definitely excited for. We got the return of a new adaptation of Carrie. Now, obviously, Carrie is based on the Stephen King story, which also got turned into a couple of films, most notably the one with the 1976 Brian De Palma one with Sissy Spacek. Obviously, there was the remake with Chloe Moretz. Now, I'm definitely excited for this one, not less, because it's Mike Flanagan doing it. It also got like Amber Mid on there, Samantha Sloan, Matthew Lillard. You also do, the one who played Carrie is a girl who played the Nika's niece Alice in that Curse of Chucky movie. So she's playing Carrie here. I'm intrigued to see this one. I mean, cool year for horror TV, by the way. We got Friday the 13th show coming. We got Carrie show. More after it, Welcome to Derry and Ellen Earth last year. I'm all down for more horror TV. We also got a show called Criminal, which is actually based on like a DC comic, if I'm not mistaken. It's where an intergenerational story of families connected to shared criminal history. It's got Emilia Clarke, Luke Evans, Andrea Arjona, Charlie Hunnam coming off of Monster the Ed Gein story. John Hawkes is in this. It sounds intriguing. Never read the comics, so I can't really comment on that. But it sounds intriguing, so hopefully it's a good one. We got some show called El Gallo, where Frank Guerrero, I believe Diego Luna is supposed to be in this one. But it's where Frank Guerrero, who discovers that his deceased father was a legendary vigilante El Gato, and he returns to Mexico. He becomes embroiled in a family power, struggling uncovering his father's connection to the terror plot. Sounds intriguing, to say at least. I mean, so somebody else this one. We got a show about Muhammad Ali called The Greatest, which of course stars Jalen Betts playing the role of Muhammad Ali. Could be intriguing. Michael B. Jordan is a producer on this, so that's pretty cool. Honestly, we have seen stories about Muhammad Ali before. Most notably, Will Smith played him. So, I don't know. I think this could be interesting, but we'll see here. We also got Niggly, which is a spin-off of the Niggly character from Reacher. And Maria Sten reprises her role here, where Niggly, drawing from her experiences with Jack Reacher and 110 special investigators, embark on a mission to expose the sinister threat. I do like the Niggly character, but to be honest, I don't really know if you really need a spin-off centering around her. Maybe it'll work. Who knows? But we'll see. We also got the show, a show called Off Campus, a college-set romance drama chronicling the unexpected love story between a music student and a university star hockey player, exploring themes of love and complications of adulthood, deep friendships, and enduring bonds. This is actually based on a book that I clearly never read. You do got Jalen Thomas Brooks, who was just on The Pit. Steve Howie, of course, Kev from Shameless is in this. It sounds intriguing, so I don't know. Could this be the next? It is actually based on a book series. Could this be the next Somebody Turn Pretty? Who knows? We'll see. We also got a show called Ride or Die, which stars Hannah Waddingham and Octavia Spencer. Of course, you might know Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso fame. And it's where two best friends discover that one is a secretly an assassin. After a hit gone wrong, they go on the run while being targeted by a mysterious enemy. It could be pretty interesting. Of course, you got Hannah Waddingham and Octavia Spencer teaming up. Could be cool. All right. We also got Vote Rising coming out this year. Now, I'm not 100% sure if it's going to come out this year or next year, to be honest with you. But they have been shooting it for quite some time, so maybe it'll come out later this year, maybe September, October, who knows. But it is, of course, obviously we do got The Boys finale coming out this year, too. Obviously, Vote Rising is another series set in The Boys universe, with Jensen Ackles coming in as Soldier Boy. Of course, we got Stormfront, once again played by Aya Cash. It is a prequel series set in 1950s that follows Soldier Boy and Claire Vaught on a murder mystery during the early days of the vote. I don't know. I mean, of course, obviously, we do already have a show in the Boys universe, a spinoff, which is Gen V. So I'm not sure if we're going to get a renewal of that or not. But I don't know. This could be interesting. I mean, getting Jensen Ackles coming back as Soldier Boy, awesome there. So this is going to be a prequel. So obviously, it takes place before the events of of The Boys and stuff. And I really quite like Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy. I like Cash. I really quite like her as Stormfront. So I don't know. I think this could be interesting. We also got Young Sherlock, which is a young Sherlock Holmes series with Hero Finds Tiffin. That could be interesting. We got Sterling Point, which is created by Megan Park. Now, this is about Annie and her twin brother, who are raised in New York City by their single father, and discover their estranged grandfather beneath them on a Lake Island. Now, of course, Megan Park directed that Jenna Ortega film called The Fallout, which was pretty decent. So I'm intrigued to see this one. Hopefully, it is a good one, but we'll see there. All right, we also got a show called Elle, which, if you guys don't know, Elle is actually it's pretty much like a prequel, if you will, of Legally Blonde. Starring, it follows Elle Wood, who journeys through like high school, exploring the formative experiences of her whole life before she becomes a law like a law attorney and stuff, or go to law school and all. And obviously, this dude got Lexi Minitry playing the role of Elle. I mean, it could be interesting. Like the girl, by the way, definitely looks a lot like Reese Witherspoon. Like if you had told me that this was Reese Witherspoon's daughter, I probably wouldn't believe you. Really good casting there. Last but not least, we do got the Barbershop TV show, which I don't know if it's going to come out this year or next year, but we'll see there. Of course, I really do quite like the first and the third Barbershop movies. They are pretty cool. Not sure if like Ice Cube's going to appear or not, but sign me up with this one. All right. Now, on the returning TV front, we do got the final season of The Boys, season 4 of Reacher, season 3 of Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. I guess season 2 of Citadel. I'm not a fan of the first season. The new season of Cross, Return of the Invincible, and the return of Batman Cape Crusader. So anyway, let me let you guys. What are some Amazon shows coming out this year that you're interested in? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Sammy Saga.